All right, guys, just a quick announcement. April 20th, which also happens to be my birthday, and April 21st and the 22nd, I will be in Louisville, Kentucky, doing some shows. I will definitely be having a couple of beverages after the April 20th show. Then I'm going off to East Providence, the Comedy Connection, one night only on a Thursday in May. Then I'm off to Chicopee, Mass for a Friday and Saturday show. Intimate rooms, man. Looking forward to it, but tickets are going. Also hitting the Stress Factory in New Brunswick, New Jersey. You go to pcorreale.com to see all the places I'm coming. I'm hitting a lot of clubs. And sign up for the newsletter. The stories are still coming hot and heavy. You got to check it out. Just click right on and be a part of the newsletter. pcorreale.com. Back to the cast.
This is the Pete and Sebastian Show with Pete Correale and Sebastian Maniscalco.
All right, Pete and Sebastian. I even need to do the intro. We're back. Of course, Sebastian Maniscalco on the other end. A lot of things going on. Dude, we got to have some good shows, man. Let's have some fun. I need redemption. You know what? It's like Rocky 2. Apollo Creed came out. No more top hat. No more fucking flag. You know, he just came out ready to go, you know, like all week. I'm back to my old desk. I was in a half hour early with Patrick, you know, I go, now I need you to do a slide into that. I want to slide into that photo off of that photo. Just if we get into those things, you know, just prep. Show means a lot to me, man. I want to have some laughs, and the audience, like, they feel it, you know. They treat us like ball players, you know. They're like, what's going on, man? Yeah. Ever since Milwaukee, you've been like 1 for 10, you know. So. Do they do that? Like, if you're watching Yellowstone, do you email Costner going, season 5, ep 2, little flat, the monologue, 10 minutes in, what was with the monologue? I mean, holy shit, bro.
Yeah, people do that. We talked about this on the last cast about people commenting and you know, if LeBron has a bad game. Do I leave a comment on his Instagram page going, "Hey man, you missed that shot in the third quarter"? No, it's said and done. We move on with our lives. We don't sit there and communicate. You want to talk about people? Yeah. Social media posts something, this and that thing, and people comment. It's just nice, right? They comment on the post or whatever. Every once in a while, you look through the post, and people are like, "Hey, you don't reply back. You never reply back." Yeah, I got a family. That's right.
Right. It gets. I mean, how can you? I see sometimes you'll post and I see all the comments, you know, it's like, it's just impossible to. Speaking of which, bro, this happens all the time. You put up a post the other day, so funny. I feel the same exact way. You did this great thing with Lana where you're talking about spring break and you're like, what? Like, and the whole idea that, like, you know, yeah, kids are off, but like the parents, like the other day, Jackie said to me, because it's spring break for Sadie right now. And she goes, yeah, no, I just got one last thing to do. It was like a Wednesday. And she goes, and then I'm on vacation. Oh, I mean, listen, my wife works really hard. And of course, she deserves some vacation at some point. But like, what is this, like the kids off, we're off thing? Like, you know, she's like, you're not going to hang out tonight? I go, hang out tonight? I got things bubbling. I got to go in the office. So I'm right there with you on that whole thing.
Well, this whole spring break thing, you know, growing up, the reason you looked forward to spring break growing up is you didn't have to go to school for a week. That was like the reward. Right. Not going to Tulum. You know, like
everyone where I live now. They go to Florida. They go to Aruba, Mexico. When I grew up in Long Island, like you said, all it meant is I slept in and we annoyed the shit out of my mother all day until my dad got home from work. That was great. I said to Jackie, everybody goes away around here? Well, this year I had to make an announcement to the family because last year we were in Cali visiting you, which was great. And I'm like, yeah, we're done. We're done with the spring break vacations, all right? We're going a big one in the summer, and, you know, Sadie can find a friend down the block and shoot hoops in the driveway. I don't know what the fuck to tell you. Go away.
That's where I'm at. I mean, everybody out here, I mean, it's, you know, of course, Los Angeles, they're doing it, you know, every family we know, Hawaii. Where did my other buddy go? What's the place in the Bahamas? St. Bart's with the kids. Now, growing up, lived in the northwest suburbs of Chicago.
Yeah.
Our like our vacation sometimes was getting in the car, stopping off, riding up to Wisconsin Dells or Lake Geneva, one of the two.
Yeah. Right.
Stopping off at a rest stop, right? No less. To barbecue.
Oh, I love it.
By a picnic table. You ever see those little barbecues they set up?
Yeah. Yes.
That was my family with a soccer ball. And my dad and I hicking the soccer ball while we're waiting for the burgers to get done. And I thought it was in heaven.
Paradise right on the shoulder of I-90 or some shit, right? Dude, we used to do the same thing. We'd pack a big cooler and have the same picnic. But I did look a little like down on the people that were firing up the barbecue, cemented into like your family. I'm oh God, you're taking it. You're traveling with fucking raw meat just to get there. Oh God, it's a little. Look, I'm not woke. It was technically, it was a little Puerto Rican. I usually thought it was in Puerto Rican, but you know, I didn't know the Italians were doing it too. Well,
no, it is a Latin American thing for those families. And you see some
how long are you staying, guy? I'd bite into my ham sandwich and smell that lighter fluid and go, what the fuck are they doing? I'm going to be 2 states away before those coals are ready for meat. You know what I'm saying? Now that spring is finally here and the days are longer, the flowers are blooming, and I personally can spend some time outside my yard tinkering. God, do I love doing that. What makes the season even better is Sunday lawn care. Ooh, I am excited for this. It's time to reclaim your weekend. Sunday lawn care can take care of one thing. It's time to reclaim your weekend. Sunday lawn care can take one thing off your to-do list. Instead of spending time working on your yard, with Sunday, you can spend time enjoying it, right? Sunday is everything you need to get the lawn you dreamed of. This spring, go to getsunday.com/thecast20. Let me say that again. getsunday.com/thecast20, and enter your address to get a customized plan created just for your lawn. No trips to the store, no hauling heavy bags and fertilizer and this and that, since they ship it all straight to your home. All you need is a hose to apply Sunday. You can fertilize your whole lawn in less time than it takes to watch an episode of your favorite TV show. And you know your lawn. I've gotten other people do my lawn, and they miss spots. Oh, I didn't know you had extra lawn behind your shed. Well, I do, guy, and you missed it. But with Sunday Lawn Care, you're doing your own lawn. You get every nook and cranny, and they only use ingredients you feel good about. No harsh chemicals, no long waiting periods where no one can go on your lawn because your dog will burn its feet. No, you don't even have to try to keep your kids and your pets off the lawn, man. You just simply apply it, let it dry, and you're back to enjoying your yard. Sunday is easy and affordable. Some lawn care services cost more than $1,500 a year. I can vouch for that. But Sunday's full season plan starts at just $109. That's $1,400 back in your pocket, baby. I'm adding this stuff. I'm riffing this. This is unbelievable. And Sunday is offering our listeners 20% off. Are you kidding me? Full season plans start at just $109, and you can get 20% off when you visit getsunday.com/thecast20 at checkout. That's 20% off your custom plan at getsunday.com/thecast20. What are you doing? No more brown lawns and no more hard work. Hit this right away, man. I am on it. My lawn is going to be popping, baby.
Believe it, some of those Spanish families, right? They come into that thing, they're rolling with like 24 deep, right? They come in, They erect a soccer net, bro. They got like they got a soccer goal in the car they bring out.
Bro, they got the one family member that becomes he DJs. You ever see that? The one uncle that just DJs the whole thing. They bring him his burger. Oh God.
There's nothing like a 11-on-11 soccer game off the exit ramp.
Oh God, they got enough for goalies. They even have goalies when they play. Oh fuck. Oh, bro, you're going there, come rolling in 20 deep. Oh God, so funny, man. And like, no one's in a hurry. There's not one of them going, what the fuck? What are we doing? You know, they're like, totally. So it sounds like your family pulling out the bocce ball. Hanging up.
I got a picture of us doing like a barbecue on one of those grills, and it was, again, we stayed for about an hour and a half, 2 hours. It was like, this is, and then we went to Wisconsin. It was like an hour and a half away from the house. We stayed a couple of nights. We came back. I'm looking at these pictures on Instagram. These families on the beach with the cocktails, the margaritas. Oh, this is life. This, that, and the other thing. I don't know. Spring break. I've been here the whole time looking at my kids going, all right, you want to color? I mean, I don't know. This is kind of what we do.
That's it. Bored, sitting in the garage. What do you want to do? What do you want to do? What do you want? By the way, is it like people seeming to me now, we're doing per season vacations now? Like, want to see. People now are doing a vacation per season. You know what I'm saying? You got your skiing now. They're all skiing. Then they all slide over for spring break, like you said. Around me, it's a lot of Florida. And then, by the way, I went to Florida once on spring break. If it ain't over 72 in Florida, shoot yourself. There ain't fucking nothing to do. If it ain't warm enough to swim in Florida, there's nothing for me. It does nothing for me. So then you got to go down to Mexico, right? You got to risk the kidnapping. But then you got summertime, you go on your traditional vacation. And in the fall, they're all going to Vermont to see the leaves and shit. It's unbelievable, man.
Okay. So to this point.
Yeah.
You look around the economic landscape of this country, and everything's, I don't know, I would dare to say 35% more, right? More money than it was, say, 2-3 years ago. Yep. So you go get an airplane ticket, which used to cost maybe a coach airfare ticket, used to cost whatever, $300. Now it's $560, $600, right? Hotels now, all of a sudden, it's ridiculous what they're charging for a hotel room. $1,000 a night for a standard room, what have you.
I know.
Obviously, these are in areas, big cities. Obviously, if you go to, Kishwaukee,
no, but listen,
Illinois.
You notice it all the way around. All of a sudden, the turkey club's 20 instead of like 16, 15. It creeps. It's creeping up.
Okay, so
I notice it.
So it's inflation, right? But I sit here and going, we were going to plan a summer trip to Italy, and you start doing the math, and want to go for 3 weeks. So, okay, you start doing, okay, this hotel's that much, this airfare is this much. When we get there, we're going to have to do X, Y, and Z. By the time you add it up, you're like, is it worth it?
By the time you add it up, you go, let's just buy a villa. Fuck it. It's cheaper to just buy our own cottage in Italy, right?
Yeah, I mean, you can make a down payment with some of these vacations. So my question to you is, how is an average family out there breaking their ass working, affording anything? Because if you look at it, everybody's doing shit. I don't feel like there is I don't feel like there's a problem with. Is everybody on credit? What's happening?
I don't know. I mean, when I see a family that is given the appearance of not, having a exceptional amount of money, and they're doing something extravagant. In my head, I'm like, they're obviously not paying for their kids' college. Like I try to figure out what they're doing. Like, kids going local, kids going to be a commuter. Like, because I don't get it either. And you could even forget Disney. I mean, forget Italy, Disney, bro. When I was in Disney, I'm like, I'm freaking out over the price of these breakfasts and these people around me that I'm like, nothing. Like I just don't know who's. And you're right. There's no sense of concern. I don't see anyone pulling out coupons or not doing what they want to do. It's all gonna.
Is it all gonna explode in our face? I go to this Erewhon, this grocery store over here, which is like the new Whole Foods, where you go in there and the smoothies $22, right? Bro, the place is jam packed with people. Getting the $22 smoothie, getting the $31 salad, whatever the hell they got over there.
Right.
And I'm like, is everybody just? Is everybody?
Everybody's got.
Here's another thing. Is everybody making money on Instagram now? What is it?
I do feel like, do you see these college athletes now? They get to make money. That is like, all you need, is like two attractive girls that are twins. You ever see, anytime you're a twin and you go to the same college, you do your sport, then you do a couple poses in the dorm, $1 million. Bro, if I was in college and somebody called me up and said, yeah, no, you just take a pose where they can just see a little bit of your cock and balls, and you do a pose and show the six pack. You could probably get, I don't know, $2-3 grand off it. I'd be in my mirror every day going, I want to go downtown tonight. If I take this photo just right, I'm treating for everybody. I'd be trying to go viral all the time like an asshole. You know what I mean? Thank God we didn't have that shit, bro. Oh my God.
Well, I don't know. Here's my question, I guess, to you, because I don't know these kids nowadays. When I hear someone say, I'm a digital creator, I'm an influencer, right? Mm-hmm. I just hear unemployed. That's what I hear in my head, right?
Right. Yeah. Well,
because anybody could do this. Anybody's got an Instagram, and all of a sudden they're doing videos. They're a digital creator because they shot a video. But here's my question.
Yeah.
Is Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, what have you, is that the new, dare I say, like waiting tables for people trying to get into like how I supplemented my income when I first started out was I waited tables, right?
Right.
I think waiting tables now, especially maybe in Los Angeles, maybe I don't know, other places in the country, I think Uber has replaced the waiting tables for a lot of people. It's flexible. Yeah. You could kind of do it when you want to do it.
Grubhub, all those kind of things, driving the cars, yeah.
Would you have ever done, coming up to supplement your income, instead of working at a hotel, if Uber was around back then, would you be an Uber driver?
Oh my God, are you crazy? The thought of pulling over and letting a stranger in my car, every single time I do a drive-by once and look at the guy and then loop around and make a decision if I'm going to pick him up. You know what I mean? Oh, are you kidding me? I might even go chicks only. I literally might be Uber chicks.
Uber chicks.
Uber chicks only, man.
No, but I want to piggyback on your Uber chicks, Uber whatever.
Yeah.
And you make a great point too. It's like you've seen too many of these videos online where someone gets into an Uber, right? They're recording the whole thing, right? The driver has a camera there. Person gets in, drunk or what have you. Hey, what's going on, right? I'm sorry. I agree with you. I pull up. The doors are locked, right? Doors are locked. There's no you just open it, you get in, right?
No.
Doors are locked. Person comes to the car and then I can't get in, and I go just go. Let me take a look at what's going on here. And if I see any like open up, goodbye.
It's absolutely. You do a reverse what a cop does when he pulls us over. You're shining your light into the face of the dude standing outside your car. Dude, if you're at a house, right, and a stranger walks up your porch, you don't go, it's open. No, you go up, you check them out, and you decide you're going to unlock the shit and let them in. So my home with my car is my extension. The whole idea is crazy to me, just to let someone in your car. I mean, even when I'm getting in an Uber, I'm doing a lean over before I even get in to check the driver out, you know? And he's on record. So, yeah. And I'd also, by the way, no records. If you have a criminal record, you can't get in my fucking Uber. You committed a crime. There's a good chance you will again. Beat it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I agree.
Violent crime,
bro.
Violent crime. Yeah.
I've done that with an Uber. Uber come to pull me in, pulls up. The car don't look right. I go, sorry, it was a mistake. There was no hubcap on the car once, right? I'm sorry. If you're doing this for a living and you got no hubcap,
Right.
What's going on with your life, right? Goodbye. Keep going. I'll call another one. Fuck you.
Yeah, you know, there's different. Like, I do have a lot of respect for the Uber that even takes the front side passenger seat, pushes it forward to give you more leg room in the back, candies, maybe a bottle of water. I mean, I'm not going to touch any of that poisonous shit, but I appreciate the gesture, you know? Fucking like, I don't know, there's chloroform in your little peppermint candy. I'm going to wake up with a fucking sausage on my ass. I don't even know how this fucking Uber thing ever took off. If someone pitched that to me, I'm like, what are you going to do? You're going to pick them up in your Datsun? Get the fuck out of here. We got cabs. That's what a cab is for. You get out, you wait. Bro, that's the thing. You know, remember you used to have to earn the cab with the wave? Same thing with now. I went to get Starbucks. I'm with Jackie, right? And Jackie got like, I don't know, she ordered something. It was after Sadie's diving me. We go into Starbucks, and it's like packed with workers. But remember the old days when they first said drive in and you walked in, no matter what they were doing, they came up, they rewarded you for taking the time to get your fat ass out of the car and coming into the fuck. Now, everybody's got the fucking, what's that comedian who wears that thing over his head? Titus, the Christopher Titus, have a mic doing the drive-thru. You come in, they give you that look like, the fuck? Slug walked in. Tommy, we got a guy at the counter. They're mad at you for walking in, bro. Right? So I go to the lady. I go, miss, we ordered, can we get our coffee? And she looks at me and she goes, I'm making I have a lot of online orders. I go, you're making orders for people that aren't even here. I'm standing right here. And then she calls out someone to get my drink, like, mad at me. Bro, I'm in your fucking store. Don't even have it. It's a store then. If you know, it's like ridiculous. So, yeah. So anyway, that's my rant on that. And
1,000% with that. I've been in many of these stores, like you're saying. You go into Starbucks, you get your fat ass out of the car. you take the time to come in, pull your wallet out, the whole thing, right?
Right.
Pick the store, a Chipotle, a Subway, what have you. You get in line. You ever get in line at a Subway and they got like 4 chits out of online orders, like they got like receipts out that they're looking to making sandwiches for online orders. I'm sorry. Soon as a breathing human being walks in, and you got chits out, those no longer exist now. Now. I'm here. Same thing at you go to a Verizon store to get a phone, right? You go up to the counter and they're talking to somebody that called the Verizon store and they're like, "No, well, we have an iPhone for $1,000. You could get that," and then you're waiting to talk.
I know.
We go to that person. I'm sorry, a customer just walked in. Could you please hold?
Boom.
And now, right?
I couldn't agree more. You reward. Don't give me like that. You know, I'm right there with you.
You don't even get that nowadays. They don't even do this nowadays.
No, you're right.
They don't even acknowledge that you even walked in the store. They're just sitting there talking head down. And you sit there And then, you know what? If you turn around and leave, there's no, one moment, sir, come back. You know, there's nothing. Get the fuck out of here. You think I want to help you?
And then when you wait, and I hate this too, the person who did have the online order, they come in just chatting like that, scoop their bag up and walk, right? No communication whatsoever with anybody. That's the goal. People want to go through their entire day. They want to email their wife, good morning. That's what they want to do. It's disgusting. We're dying, like I said, right on time, bro. Right on time, we're dying. This party is over. It's over. I got my American flag up already in the backyard. Right, I'm not going to bring it out to the front yard till Memorial Day. I don't want to provoke.
Bro, if you put it out there now, your house will get egged.
Right. You know, yeah, right? It means
they'll egg the house and burn the flag.
You know, you got to watch the Olympics in the dark in your own home. It's go America. Shit. Anyway, where are we going with it? Bro, this was just the opening monologue for the show, this back and forth banter. It's unbelievable.
And we didn't even get into your prep. You got stuff in the chamber over here, bro.
Yeah, and that's only if necessary, too. Yeah. I mean, come on.
It's like a safety net.
Then I'm on, yes, I see on TV that Matt Damon did beer pong with Jimmy Fallon yesterday on The Tonight Show. So, I mean, listen, I know they're both nice people, but millions of dollars, and they're coming up with beer pong. This monologue. It's just for what? Free for the masses. It's unbelievable. No, listen, we always appreciate you guys listening, and we got a very loyal listener group, man, and you guys consistently watch, and we appreciate it, man. We're still having fun. Anyway.
So, did I tell you about the Super Mario? I tell you about the Super Mario. Did I tell you about it?
No. The movie came out. I've been seeing, a lot of texted saying we got to take Sadie to see it. I saw some photos of you somewhere promoting it. What's going on with this thing? This thing's popping.
So I go to the premiere, right? Now, to give you a backstory, and I don't know if we just discussed this on the podcast earlier, but I originally auditioned for Mario, right? I originally went in to audition for Super Mario when this first.
Now, was this all
started.
Voiceover, or would it have been you face? Would we see your face, or is it just voiceover?
It's all voice.
Okay.
Right. So the audition I did was basically mimicking the voice of "It's me, Mario." You know, I did my kind of own version of it. Right.
Okay.
You know when you do an audition and you make a choice, right? And then you do the audition.
Yeah.
And then there's like a silence in the room. You know, after you're done with the audition, there's a really, if you do the audition bad, right, or maybe not what they wanted, and you get, okay, can we try? You ever get as soon as you hear, can we try?
Right.
You don't have the job. Right?
Well, see, there's another level you don't know about. When they do that with you, that's because they really do want you to maybe get it. You're doing good things. I get the thanks for coming. I don't even get that fucking okay. I just get right to, thanks for coming. Bye.
No, I've gotten that.
Right.
Gotten that. Right. But here it was. I'm like
adjustments. As
soon as they start doing adjustments and they don't like what you did originally,
right?
I think if they bring somebody in who's somewhat of a name and they do something, I feel like they're obligated to keep them there a little bit. Like when I did my audition, when I did the audition, I feel like somebody texted somebody else at the table and go, just ask him to do it a different way so it doesn't look like he just came all the way out here for the fucking one read, right?
Yeah, make it seem like we worked with him. It was a tough call, but we had to go another route.
So I auditioned for this thing with the whole, it's me, the whole thing. Now,
What is that? Like, I never heard Mario make noise. I know the video game, but he says that sometimes. Like, what are you mimicking?
Like the original Mario, like in
The game where he jumps over the barrels and all that.
Yeah, he does like it's me, Mario. He has like
I don't know.
Yeah, he's got like
I didn't know. I mean,
Mamma Mia. He has a whole thing, right?
I did not know that.
Patrick should have been in the audition. I would have got the job if he was picking the damn.
I mean, I guess if I was producing the Marios at that point, I would have known that the video game made noise. But I just remember hopping barrels and stuff. But I didn't remember him saying that.
To be honest with you, I don't even know where the fucking voice came from. I don't even know if the voice is even in the video game. I just know that's the way the guy sounds. I don't know where it came from. Okay.
Shit. You think they were like, what the fuck is he doing with this? It's a minute. I mean, if we wanted Pee Wee Herman to audition, we would have called Pee Wee Herman. What the fuck are we getting here?
Well, half of me wanted to go in there and just do me as Mario. You know,
they probably did too.
Yeah. Oh. Can we try just you?
Right.
So I don't get the part, obviously, and I get offered Spike. Okay. Which is Mario and Luigi's boss. Okay? So I voice Spike. Now, I don't know, while I'm doing the, this is over the course of the last 2.5 years, I went in there like 12 times to voice the character, right? I don't know generally where I am in the cast. You know what I'm saying? Like, on the call sheet, I don't know if I'm number 4 or 14. I don't know, like, who else is in the movie at this point.
Have you read the whole script at that point, though? And, like, do you know, the Spikes?
I've read the script, but then, to be honest with you, once it goes into Fantasyland, like, I'm reading the script, my mind can't grasp, Mario goes down a plumber hole and he ends up in the world of da-da-da. And then, as soon as it gets into fantasy, I clock out.
You're just flipping through it. When does Spike talk again? Just flipping through the pages. Highlighting Spike. I've done table reads that Kevin can wait where I'd be reading, I wouldn't have something for like 6 lines. That was like a mental break. I'm sipping my coffee going, I don't even have to pay attention for like 3 pages. Oh, that's fair enough, bro. So, but Spike had a lot of lines, I would imagine.
I mean, not really. I mean, it's. I'm in the beginning of the movie. I'm at the end of the movie.
All right.
To say I don't know where I am, I guess might be a false statement, but I really got clarity where I fall in the hierarchy of this movie when I went to the premiere. Okay?
All right.
Now, we go to the premiere, go to the red carpet, whatnot. So at least I'm included. Oh, leading up to this, I'm not in any press, no press for me on this movie. They're not calling me to go, hey, how did you like playing Spike? Hey, Chris Pratt and Jack Black are going to be here. Do you want to join and promote the movie? No, nothing. Okay? Nothing on a press front for this movie.
Okay.
I said, okay, all right. Now I'm starting to see, okay. Anyway.
Because you're ready. Because you're ready and willing to do a little press, I would imagine.
Well, I mean, listen, I'm busy. I probably couldn't have done a lot of the press anyway. But what I'm saying is, there was no bro. Here's where I really started to see where my character was in this movie. And I don't know if I told you this. When I went to Universal Studios, I walked into the they have a Super Mario Brothers store there, right, with all the paraphernalia. When your character is not a doll.
Yeah. Right.
Like, I took my kids to the stuffed animal wall. Right. Hey, Mario, Luigi, Toad, Bowser, Princess Peach. Right.
Right.
And they go, where's yours, Daddy? And I go, I'm not here. My stuffy's not. By the way, they call it stuffy now. I don't know when the fuck this happened.
Dude, that just made me uncomfortable.
Right? No, it's all the kids. I'm gonna bring my stuffy. It used to be called stuffed animal. Right?
Yeah, exactly. I'm right there with you, bro. We just echoed it together.
Even if it was like Mickey Mouse, or even if it was Cinderella, it was a stuffed animal.
Get your stuffed animal. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, even if it was a person, that's just universally was called stuffed animal. They took the animal off. I don't know when that happened, but now it's just a stuffy, which bothers me. But that's just the way it goes. So I ain't a stuffy. So now,
all right.
What do you mean? Yeah,
but
well, what?
First of all, you got a lot going on. So, but I want to ask you a question. Did you see the whole flick up until this point when you weren't a stuffy? Like, does your character even last? Are you like someone who gets killed off?
I haven't seen the movie yet. This is
you're
prior
probably
to the
a
movie
bad guy, right? You might be the bad guy if you're the boss.
Bowser's the biggest bad guy in this thing, and he's front and center on the poster. So it has nothing to do with bad guys.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah.
So then the poster comes on. I'm looking at the poster.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the whole poster. I go, Jesus Christ, they got about 8 characters on the poster. Right? I'm not even on the poster. Okay. So I go to the premiere.
Were you invited or did you crash this shit? So far, it doesn't even sound like the kid and fucking whatever your name was came or not. I forgot already. What was the name of your character?
Spike.
Spike, yeah. Was Spike invited? The character who played Spike. Meaning you.
Yeah, no. You might as well thought I was. Well, here, let me go back to. Did I tell you about? We got to go to Universal Studios with a private tour guide. Did I tell you this story? I went back to Universal Studios. Okay.
All right.
This time, I went back through Universal because Universal's producing this movie. That's the studio. They invited my family to come with a private tour guide.
Wow. That's awesome.
To Universal. Okay?
Yeah.
Now, hey, get in the car. We're going to Universal. Tour guide, whatever. We pull up in the valet, right? Get out. Our tour guide's waiting for us. This is like Uber, bro. I size this guy up. I looked at him. I go, something ain't right. Just something ain't right. You ever get a feeling like this ain't right? Something's off here, right?
But is he a Universal employee?
Yeah.
I gotta figure they do a hard, check on those people. I mean, that's a Universal employee, man. They've got to put them through a rigorous hiring.
This ain't Disney.
Press.
Bro, this ain't Disneyland. This ain't Disney.
No. Oh, it's not. No, it's not.
Disneyland, they do the thing where I think they do a test, and you got to figure. They give you a test before you even become an employee there. When did Disney start? Who are the 4 main characters? Yeah, Disney does a full vetting.
Yeah.
Like if you're a Disney character, you can't speak at all, and you go through secret entrances in the park where people don't even. There's like secret entrances where these Mickey Mouse comes out of, and you don't even see Mickey Mouse leave the park. He just like almost disappears he vanishes, this guy. That's how they got it set up there, right?
I would love to see that kind of inner tunnels and workings at Disney,
Oh,
wow.
bro,
But Universal,
it's a whole thing.
Universal loved anyone off the street can get an idea. Is that what you're saying to me?
Well, there's. So we start walking around the park with a nice guy. I mean, nothing against the guy, but I'm sizing the guy up. He goes, how do you feel about anybody, if anybody wants to take a picture of you? I go, believe me, guy, it's not going to be, you ain't walking George Clooney around the park. We might get 1 or 2. We don't need to bring in security here. I said, don't worry about it. So we start going through the park, right? And he goes, you want to take it? Now, call me whatever you want to call me. But if I have a private tour guide with me, right, and he's taking me to the rides and attractions in the park, wouldn't your expectation be you're not going to be waiting in lines?
Oh, 100%. That's the whole point. That's the only thing that I need you for.
That's it. You're basically a human express pass for me.
Right. Absolutely.
Right.
You're like, yeah, exactly. Exactly.
So we get to Mario Land. He said, hey, do you want to take a picture right outside Mario Land? And there's a line. And we get in the line. And I'm like, well, what the fuck are we in the line for, bro?
I don't even.
Why are we in the line?
What are you here for then? To keep me and my family company online?
Yeah. So, and he's the type of guy that he's like talking to me in the line. Like, I'm with my family. Like he's going. So when you were in Green Book, did you? Hey, Green Book. I felt like I was with. You know what I felt like? Felt like I was with like Lana's ex-husband. And we had to all go out to like Universal together because he's got custody that week, and I felt like I was with a.
And the kid's an ass, so you got to keep it cool for everybody. Bro, didn't you right away say to him, "What are we doing, guy? Is there a back way that we go?"
This is the first thing, and I go, okay, let me feel this out. I maybe this was an attraction where you couldn't skip the line. I don't know. But it was just a picture in front of the supermarket. So we get in, right? Now we bypass this line. Bro, this line to get into the Mario Karts was so long, but we went in the exit.
Okay.
Side, right?
All right, now we're talking.
Yeah. And then we get to a kind of like a fork in the road where now we're in with Gen Pop, right? And we're going through this kind of other line until we get to the ride. So I feel like, okay, what the fuck are we doing in here, right? Why am I not on a ride yet?
That's what I'm saying. We're doing this back way to the ride, then halfway there we merge? What? Yeah. Bro, this should be a steady walk until my legs are climbing into this fucking car. That's what it should be. Or don't invite me. Don't meet my family at the front of this thing and don't walk around with us. You're not helping me at all. What are you going to push the stroller? Bro, I am I'm not even there and I'm beside my... And we were going to have security on top of all this, just making this crowd even more. Security, the whole idea with that was just to keep whisking me. Whisk. It's a whisk day. I'm blown away by this, dude.
Wait. So now we're in this thing and I'm sitting there going, what are we doing? So then he goes, hold on, let me see what I could do. So let me see what you could do. Mind you, he told me, I go, when did you start working here? He told me, 1989. Guy, you've been here for over 30 years, and you're going, let me see what I could do. Bro, you're a 30-year employee. When you walk through the park, other employees should be going... There he is. That guy's been here for 30 years.
30
this
years.
Guy's got no pull.
He should be able to climb down into the sewer system and have you guys pop up in a ride. Just come right out of the, where you're moving the thing to get back into the. By the way, what I'm still having a big problem with here is why, do you think this is a tip situation? Like if you would have slipped them 100 right out of the gate, I can't imagine that, right?
No. This ain't no tip situation. This is a. Did you? I'm thinking. Were you last week? Were you working at the popcorn stand, and you're new to VIP tours? Like, are you coming from somewhere else? And this is like, he goes, hold on, let me see what I can do. He goes up, talks to her. I see like they're talking, and pointing. And he's like, yeah, come here. So now we're in another area. We kind of bypassed that Gen Pop line, but we're still not on a ride. We're in the vicinity of getting on a ride. And he turns to me and goes, I had to pull the Spike card. I go, what? He goes, yeah. I had to tell them that you play Spike in Super Mario Brothers to get in here. I go, that's what you're here for. Like, you're
Right.
he's using me to get through the line. Like, he's telling people that
I know
I'm
what you're saying.
Spike to skip the line. But I go, bro, they don't even know Spike. It's
That's
not even
ridiculous.
on the poster. I'm not a stuffy, bro.
Playing Spike in your movie, exactly what you're saying, gets me you. And then you get me through all this shit, right? And listen, to the listeners who go, oh, I wait online. That's not what this is about. This was an invite to somebody who was in the movie. And my thing is, what if you were the president of Universal and you walked up to this dude and you said, I need to get immediately to the carts, to Mario. Get me to the carts right away. What would you do for him? Well, that's what should be happening.
Well, here now I start to see where I fall in the hierarchy of.
Oh, here we go. Yeah.
So as
They
we're sitting
chop
there,
it in Chris Pratt. They're just chopping him right into the fucking seat. Oh, here we go. What do we got?
he goes, where we are right now, this is where the Kardashians get on. I go, okay, like, what tour was that? Like, what tour guide does she get? Because that's the one I want right now. Not to say I'm a Kardashian, but the way we're going,
Right.
bro, we're going to do 2 rides today. Because it's taking so long.
Right.
So then, Lana goes on the ride. And, bro, it's one of these signs before you get on the ride. If you are ... and it's got nauseous. You ever get these? Like, if you get nauseous, if you vomit, if you have a eye sensitivity, right? They had 10 of them. I qualified for 9. Like,
Right.
Can't
What
do
is
this.
this thing? A roller coaster? What are we talking about?
Bro,
Those little kid rides.
the new thing is now with these rides,
Yeah.
it's not good enough now just to have a ride like a roller coaster. Now you got to put on one of these like VR things where it's immersive. So you get on and then you're looking at a screen.
Oh,
Lana got
wow.
off. We did this about a month ago. Lana got off the ride. She was seeing dots. She's still seeing dots, bro. That's how fucked up the ride. Like you come out of there and you're half blind for the rest of your life. That's the ride. So
Holy shit, man.
so we get off of that ride.
Yeah.
It starts to rain, right? So it's packed. This ain't fun. Like right away, I'm like, we're 40 minutes in, and I'm looking at Lana going, wrap it up.
Now, by the way, are you a little nauseous from this thing? I can't imagine.
I didn't go on the ride. I didn't.
Oh,
do
you
it.
didn't even go on it. Oh, you didn't even go on
No,
it.
Lana and Serafina did it. Oh, there's another thing. This guy was so worried. Our VIP host was so worried about the height requirements. So as soon as we get in the park, they have like a little a measuring stick of where you fall. So he goes, "Okay, kids, get on the measuring stick." And then whatever. Serafina's 48 inches and Caruso's 34 inches, whatever it was. So we go to the first ride. He's like, okay, get on the measuring stick. I go, they didn't grow between the first measuring stick and now. This guy was measuring them throughout the day of what they could do. I go, bro, isn't this the whole VIP? We throw the stick away.
That's it.
He's
Yeah.
He's going on the ride. Everything.
That's it.
I don't care how
Could be a-
fucking big he is, how small he is. He could be a newborn. He's going on the ride.
Fuck. Oh my God, bro, killing me with this. This is unbelievable service. Is not. Oh my God. It's almost as if you would have just had the same day if you didn't have this guy at all, man.
That's what I'm saying, and then that's where I start to see where I am in the hierarchy of this movie, right?
Right. Yeah.
When and then he goes, "Oh, it's raining." He out of his bag, bro, and this is He goes, "You want to put these ponchos on?" Poncho. How about an umbrella? A poncho? The whole fucking family walking around in 4 ponchos? Okay. I'm sorry, man. Let's get to some. Like I'm thinking, VIP.
I ponchoed it up. In Disney World, we ponchoed it up. It's so embarrassing. Just wait online with Dumbo with the fucking plastic over my head.
But no, I get it. If I wasn't with a VIP tour guide, okay, family, let's put the ponchos or whatever the hell we have to do. But I'm thinking, this is the VIP tour ride. This is don't you got shelter? Don't you got somewhere you take us till the rain stops?
Shouldn't a golf cart with a roof be pulling up right now, guy? You're offering ponchos again. Oh my God.
Oh shit.
Bro, and who are we kidding? You would never wear a poncho, no matter what. You tell Lana we're out of here. I ain't putting on a poncho. even if I was with your in-laws, I ain't putting on the fucking poncho.
We're going to the next ride. We get on this ride. It's one of these stupid rides, you know. What was it? Oh, the Secret Life of Pets, something. Stupid ride. We get on, it's like one of those things where if Caruso could do it, what is it? Dumb.
Yeah. Well, hey, I mean, not for them though. They're having a good time, right?
Yeah. But like, what I'm saying is, it's just it's stupid. It was like a dumb ride. Right?
All right.
So the guy goes, we have lunch at 12:45. We have lunch at 12:45. Now, I knew lunch came with it, but it's 11:35 when he tells me we have lunch at 12:45. And again, on the VIP tour, my expectation would be, "You guys hungry?" "Yeah." And I tell the guy, "They're hungry. Let's go eat." I ain't waiting another hour and 15 minutes for lunch. So we got there at 9:30. It was 11:35. I go, "Let me go into this store and get the kids a stuffed animal," or the kids wanted something. I came out. He goes, "Where you want to go now?" I go, "Home." The guy was stunned. The guy was stunned. He goes, "You want to go home? We didn't even do lunch yet." I go, "I know. Wrap it up. Where's the exit?"
Oh my god! Even Lana was down with that. Like, let's just get out of here.
Oh no, Lana, I think wanted to leave after she was seeing dots. So I give the guy $100, right? Tip, whatever. "Oh, thank you very much." And I was on my way. Now, I didn't even plan on telling that story. I forgot, but I want to take you to the premiere. This is where I really saw where I belong.
All right.
Okay? If you've never been to premiere, the listeners or whoever's watching this, if you've never been, they introduce the entire cast before the movie is shown, right? So the head of the studio gets up.
Inside or out on the carpet?
Inside. Everybody's seated,
okay. All right.
and they introduce you, right?
Okay.
So he's out there like, I'd like to introduce to you my producing partner, Shinshu Shan, the Japanese guy that created this thing, right? Right? Mm-hmm. Created Super Mario Brothers, which, that's...
created the video game, not the movie.
Yeah. No, the video game. The Japanese guy.
What, he flying on a gold plane? Yeah.
As an Italian American, I was a little upset with the Italian community that they didn't come up with this idea. A Japanese guy came up with the fucking Super Mario Brothers. Can you believe this? Yeah. It's like
yeah, well.
it's like Italians coming up with karate. You know what I'm saying? Like
Or sushi. A guy named Tony came up with sushi living in Florence, Italy.
So he gets up there. Bro, this guy is so wealthy. He gets up there, he goes, good evening, everybody. I'm going to speak Japanese. He didn't even bother to learn the language.
Right. They don't have to.
He's got an interpreter there, right?
Right.
So the interpreter is like this long-haired Japanese guy, glasses, the whole thing, right? Interpreting what he's saying. Now I'd like to bring out the cast of Super Mario Brothers, right? I'm first. I'm the first one they bring out, right? To give you an example, I'm the first one they bring out. The last one they bring out is Chris Pratt, right? So, bro, after my part, the next available position on this movie was key grip. Like, it goes, my part, sound guy, craft services. You know, like,
Right. You're right.
Far down. That's how far down the cast list I am, where the next position is crew.
Right. Right.
Okay.
Right. Like when they do credits, there's a big line after your name because now it's a whole different category when the movie ends.
No.
Right?
The credits. I'm not on a single card. I'm grouped with other actors. That's the
Like boom, right? Yeah.
Yeah, boom, and then you got to look. Oh, where the fuck am I? And it's gone. Right.
Right.
When you get grouped with other actors, I even think the timing for how long it stays is less than a single card. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like they got to get this out. Boom, and this who else was in the movie? Get the fuck out of here. So now.
Yeah, but at least you were you were up there for this thing, which is great, right? Even though you were like the first one called.
Okay, bro, listen. Let me tell you something. Positive thinking is not funny. It's not funny. Negativity is funny. Okay?
Right.
Don't give me this, it's great that you were there. Fuck. That's not funny.
Right. Well, I mean,
being negative is funny. Just don't throw in your like, oh yeah, it's great that you were there. It's not.
Well, all right. Well, shit, it's better than where I was the fucking night you did that, which was in my garage smoking pot, probably. So, shit, I'll play Spike next time. I don't need a stuffy. Oh, all right. But I'm with you. My question, though, is how long are you standing there before they get to Chris Pratt? Like 40 minutes? Or is this like a boom, 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 boom?
No, it's, and then they introduce the other people. But, like as he starts to go up the ladder, the story behind, and this guy, if we wouldn't have had him in the film, like, you start to get like adjectives about the person and who they are before they come out. Mine, it was Sebastian Maniscalco. Okay, and then boom, we're off me.
There might have been deep discussions before the premiere about whether or not we even have you up there with everybody else, right? And someone's like, hey, he's got his own movie coming out soon. We'd be kicking ourselves if we didn't put him up there now. Right.
No, they're like, oh, he's here with his family. His kids are in it. By the way, I think I was the only one that brought the kids. I brought my kids to the premiere. It's a Super Mario Brothers, right? Nobody had their kids, right?
What? Yeah, anyway. It seems like that's. Of course, you would do it. All right. I like Pratt. Did you say hi? Did Pratt say hi to you? Or does he not even talk down that far down the ladder?
Talk to him. He was on the other side of the room. Like I'm at the end. So, bro, we do the cast picture. They said, okay, let's do a cast picture. So everybody's getting in. They go, get closer. And I'm sitting. I'm with Jack Black. He's next to me. Nice guy. I met him at the Madonna party.
Right.
That's a whole other
that
story.
in the vault. We got that in the vault.
Yeah.
That whole thing.
Yeah. So I'm sitting there, and I feel a presence behind me. I feel something's going on behind me. Not an arm, which is Jack Black's arm. No, it's not an arm. It's a presence. I look behind me. On the floor, laying down. Behind me is the interpreter. Right? He's on the floor, laying down. Because he got kind of stuck up there with everybody, right? Then they're gonna take a picture. He ain't in the movie, right? So he
didn't have time to get off the stage?
Yeah. So he just fucking laid down. He laid down in a coffin move, right? This guy, there's a Japanese guy laying down on the floor behind me because you know these Japanese, they probably tell me you don't take any fucking picture. You just when I talk, then you translate. Anything else, I don't want to see you, right? Like damn well if it was a white guy who was a translator, he'd be in the photo. Like, hey,
right.
That was Super Mario, and I'm the translator, right? Japanese coffin.
That's it.
Beautiful.
The discipline level of your average Japanese man is off the charts, man. Right? Don't be in the pictures no matter what. Doing a flat lay on the back. You got to remember, too, Japanese are used to...
The guy's in a suit. Bro, the guy's in a suit. Laying down on the floor.
The class level.
Like, God, this is commitment. Holy shit.
Listen, they're a classy bunch, and they keep it clean. In Japan, you probably can lay anywhere on the ground at any given time and not even have to worry about it, you know? This guy's... Well, like, guy, this is America. Get the fuck up, guy. Our floors aren't as clean in America. Get up, guy.
This guy got up with Skittles on his suit, fucking popcorn.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my God, bro.
That is a level. That's discipline, man. I'm impressed. So.
It's the Japanese.
What do you think of the group? Bro, what's your take on in any form of life, no matter what I've done? I just did one recently for something. I can't remember, but what's your take on the group photo? I'm not into that. When you do a project with a bunch of people and at the end of it, like, you ever do a corporate gig and they all want you to get together for the group photo with the fucking company? Oh, man. If you ever see me in a group photo ever in my life, just know I'm dying on the inside in that photo. I'm fucking dying. It's like acid's going through my blood.
What is it that you don't like about the group photo?
Everything about it, guy. Hey, I don't know where to stand. Somebody is trying to be funny in the group before the photo, making the process last longer. I fucking can't stand that person. I'm like, shut up so we can take it and split, you know? That whole thing, and, you know, just a lot of that, you know?
Oh, here's the thing about the group photo. We took a group photo, right? And I happen to be kind of standing. I always feel like there's even a hierarchy in where you stand in a group photo.
Yeah.
Because the head of the studio was next to me, but Chris Pratt wasn't around yet. We were looking for him. This is another thing I hate about a group photo. Where you got to look for the person to get. They got to get in the photo before the photo's taken. So they're like, "Where's John at? Oh, I think he went to the bathroom."
Oh my God! You ever do the bail? Like, we'll do it next time around. We'll do it next time around. You go, no, he's coming now. He's coming now, and you go, fuck. All right.
So, you ever get this? I know you've had done. You ever get it? The group is so big. Now they want people to kneel in front. You ever get this? Where, someone there.
Oh.
I ain't kneeling.
Oh, no.
Right?
No.
I feel as a man, you got to stand in a photo. Soon as you go down on like one knee and you're in front,
when I see a photo of a bunch of men and some of them are kneeling and that kind of thing, the men that are dead center standing, instantly in my head are the most important men in that photo, right? 100 years from now, when people look at that photo, they'll think the two dudes straight back, maybe a guy to the left, a guy to the right, but definitely someone standing in the back is they're the most important men.
No,
You know?
you're right. The two guys in the center of that photo standing, if I look at that, I say before that photo was taken, those two guys said, "You guys kneel."
Right. Or someone goes, someone's got to kneel. They don't even. That's like that. You're not even talking to me. You know, like that's not even. You ever have the one guy take it a step further and he's willing to lay a cross on the ground? Oh God, I'll be coming to your wedding in Vermont someday. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's the class clown of the group. Like, oh look at how cool I am.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, and the reason I don't kneel is if I kneel, I ain't getting up. The problems I got with my knees and my fucking back. As soon as I go down, I'm there for the night. So I ain't kneeling.
I just want to close out on the premiere. So, who else is in this movie other than I want a little information? Chris Pratt, Jack Black,
Charlie Day, Seth Rogen.
Oh shit! Was he there too?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
cool,
met him.
man.
Nice guy. Michael Keegan.
Okay.
Key and Peele guy.
Yeah.
He's in. I forget the girl. Her name, the Princess Peach. Alex. I think it's Alex Taylor.
No, all right. This thing is stacked, bro. All right. I just wanted to know a little bit about that. So, all right.
Great movie. I'm not big into animation, but my God, this was one of the best animated films I've ever seen. The animation is state of the art. Story's cute. It's funny. It's nostalgic. They got the music in there. Brought me back to the 80s.
Oh, nice.
Gotta go see it. You gotta go see
right.
it. And my part was good. I'm a huge, I don't really tout. Oh, I was good in it, but I didn't know exactly how this was gonna look or feel or whatnot. But in seeing it and seeing my voice with the character, they did a really good job. I was impressed.
Now, and the last question is, based on how much you were in it, and you said, you were happy with how you came out. By the end of the film, did you feel Spike probably should have had his own stuffy? I don't understand, based on what I just saw, why Spike don't have a stuffy. Or was he in
Bro, I'm going to take a step further. Spike, in my opinion, after this movie, he'd have his own video game.
For all we know, the guy's back over in Japan working on it now with his interpreter laying on his back waiting for him to give him some tea. What a show. What a show, bro. Go out, see the movie Super Mario Brothers. Great hanging with you, bro.
See you next week.